How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on another She-Hulk reaction series. Tonight, we are continuing off with our favorite green clone. This one is She-Hulk Season 1, Episode, is this 7? It is 7. This one's called The Retreat. Again, I'm sorry for missing a couple weeks ago. I don't know why I always mess up on She-Hulk. I think it was just like that double episode start that we had, and I get confused, and I ended up doing the next one, the one that we're technically on, but I'm always a week behind schedule. But last time on She-Hulk, on the real last episode, we had Jen going to her high school friend's wedding, and of course Tatiana. And of course Titania showed up, trying to sow some chaos and havoc, but Jen wasn't having it. She hulked out, and she ended up punching her. Well, actually, no, she did punch her a little bit, but Titania ended up just like falling flat on her face and breaking her teeth and running out of the thing. Luckily, everyone had their phones up and was recording her, so she kind of got what she deserved. And also, Jen kind of found a new guy that she's interested in, Joshua, I believe. And that's kind of where we are. And real quick, I just kind of want to give like a heads up. I am using my new microphone and audio interface setup, so I don't exactly know how to use it 100% yet. So if the volume is a little low on some parts, I'm going to have to like jack it up in post, because it's like an auto gain, so it puts it to the right level. But for some reason, whenever I go to edit, it just sounds so quiet. So if it's quiet and I have to increase it and it sounds a little crackly, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to figure this out, because I really want to use it to record some music pretty soon. Which I kind of got that figured out as well, because I'm using a whole new DAW anyway. So that's for later stuff for you guys. So anyway, guys, I'm just really excited to jump into this episode. And if you like this reaction and want to see more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. So if that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be up here on the YouTubes eventually. And I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this week's episode of She-Hulk Attorney at Law. This one is Season 1, Episode 7, The Retreat. Let's do it. Hey, Joshua. Damn towel. Oh shit, like a Chicken Cherry Cola song, isn't it? Damn. Towel slipped a little bit. Did you see that? I'm a sim for Tati, okay? I'm sorry. If she had an OnlyFans, I would apply to like the highest tier. I was like, what the hell's going on? There's two of them. Did I make a wish very hard? This is not the song I thought it was. Joshua, bro. I don't know why you went for the handshake. She was going for the hug. Now a hug? She wants you to come in, bro. Oh, that time she was playing hard to get. She's like, why did I play hard to get? Oh, and he's gone. It's been a long time since I was like in a relationship, and this is the part of the relationship that's always good, is like the, ooh, she texted me. Then you're in the relationship and you're like, oh, god damn it. And then you get out of the relationship, you're like, oh, god damn it. There you go. I'm just gonna get it. Ah, there you go, Josh. Get it, Josh. Josh, don't do this. He hit it and now he's just gonna ghost her.
For Female Lawyer of the Year? Are you going down a rabbit hole on that intelligentsia site?
Can't even say it to my face because they know they get Hulk smashed. No, I'm waiting for a text from Josh.
It's just the first 12 hours after you slept with someone for the first time. Just gonna feel icky.
Why can't he just text me back? Why is that so hard?
The only reason not to call Tatiana back is if you are dead in a ditch. Otherwise, it doesn't matter who died, you call her back. Kidnapped by Titania, maybe? That's her inner Helena, isn't it? Just watching pig babies.
Hello?
We got a malfunction alert on Blonsky's inhibitor. I gotta go up to that wackadoo ranch of his.
Can you imagine having to go to check on your parolee and like he's an abomination monster?
We don't have the resources for a squad of uniforms to go with me, so I was hoping you'd meet me there.
In case the abomination decides not to cooperate.
Hey, I'm not interrupting your weekend plans, am I?
Definitely not.
No, not at all. I will see you there.
Josh definitely got picked up by somebody. Maybe the Wrecking Crew or that DCOCDC. I don't know what they're called. The people with the vibranium-looking needle. I just love like nobody knows the lyrics to that song. They always go. That's actually a really nice. I was just expecting like a forested plot, not like an actual homestead like that.
Blonsky?
You're honking your horn at a 10-foot tall lizard monster. Maybe put on your green suit. Yeah, get big, jolly green yourself. I don't know what to
Jolly
call it.
greenish.
Hulking out.
Definitely malfunctioning.
I did get a jolt from an electric fence earlier. It was worth it because my favorite chicken, Princess Silk Feather, was stuck.
Your favorite chicken.
Princess Silk Feather.
Recalibrated your inhibitor, and she is good to go.
Well, come back anytime.
Jen's sticking around?
Did think he was coming out here to face the abomination. Sorry. Thought I heard a ding. So I'm gonna get moving.
Oh shit! What the hell? Is that a pig? Oh, it's a pig. Wait. He looks like he kind of belongs in the Shang-Chi place.
What the hell is
like
going
that.
on?
My fault. Brother Blonsky's actually taught me a lot about taking responsibility for my anger. Man bull.
Man bull.
And I am El Aguila. And before you make assumptions, no, I am not a matador. That'd make the two of us fighting pretty cliche.
He's working through some identity issues.
I am a swashbuckler. You're saying that like it's an actual occupation.
How am I supposed to go home now?
Think of this totally knackered Prius Prime as your teacher.
Is a Prius Prime a real car? I've never heard of Prius Prime.
Give us a push to the garage.
Do I look like a mechanic? My name is Man Bull, not Mechanical Bull. How long have you been waiting to say that?
I was just gonna ask that. It's like he was sitting on that joke his entire life.
Is there no cell reception here?
No.
Which
No,
one's Silk
Princess.
Feather?
So cute.
That one, I guess.
A ceremonial sweat yurt.
Oh god, I'm having
Being.
flashbacks of Midsummer.
I'm not sweating it out in a yurt today. This is not how I want to spend my day.
Maybe it's how you need to spend your day.
I'm gonna find a signal.
Just jump up really high, Jen. Why do you think anywhere on that compound is gonna have service?
Hell yes.
Never mind. The one place she probably doesn't want to be. Did that
Aguila and Mamble.
say Obama
This
stay?
is Porcupine. He's a porcupine. Saracen thinks he's a vampire.
Quite a group.
Is this the first like Blade tie-in we're gonna get?
I'm just gonna work on the 1 square meter of this
Obama
property
state.
that actually has reception.
Just because I am Spanish, people constantly assume that I am a matador.
Spanish is a language, not a nationality.
You've never heard of
Spain?
I know it's not your
Forgive him, he's just a porcupine.
me see you as a matador, but that's triggering for me. I did do some light matadoring in college. Oh my God, dude, what? Oh my God, how
We do have Saracen.
Manbull and El Aguila have been spending a lot of time together. Maybe it's not healthy.
Dang, I knew what I called that too.
Are these like C-list She-Hulk villains, or I don't know. I've never seen any of these, but their designs are too specific to be just made up for the show.
Taking your suit off would be great first step. You want to take your suit off today?
I just feel safer with it on.
Sorry I'm late. I lost track of time in the yurt. I was hurting for a yurt.
That guy's here? You probably don't even remember who he is.
I don't.
Tell me they previously on him. No, we're doing it again. Previously on this guy.
Oh, okay. He's one of the wrecking crew.
able to back it up. Oh, hey!
Oh shit! Damn, Jen.
This asshole and his friends attacked me.
I'm gonna need you to sit in the calming chair right now. Right now.
She is welcome to the circle.
I'd love to work through our issues. So I realized real strength comes from facing yourself in the mirror, and I didn't need a magic crowbar to give me a false sense of power, rolling up on you like we were some supervillains.
You attacked a woman 4-1. You absolutely were super villains.
I hear you,
With a bunch of like Asgardian weapons and tools.
I'm very, very sorry.
It seems like a breakthrough. He's very sorry.
Sarcasm.
Wow.
I'm fine. What?
Flying into a rage, throwing people across the room.
Into perfectly stacked chairs.
Everyone else has.
Let the chairs go, man bull.
Anything? You want to get off your chest?
Nope.
Look at you. Glued to that thing.
I met a guy, Josh, at a wedding, and I thought it was going great. I haven't heard from him, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
When's the last time you talked to him?
When we,
Made love.
first off, when we slept together for the first time.
Could you switch seats?
If he's a vampire, or thinks he's a vampire, why is he out in the daytime?
What was the last thing you texted him?
That was fun. I can't stop smiling.
Yikes.
What's wrong with that?
Thirsty and a cliche.
You're thirsty and a cliche.
Am I thirsty and a cliche?
Okay, that's not exactly the last thing.
How many times did she text him?
What did you do? What did you do?
Hey, getting a little worried. Just want to know you're okay.
Why would you do that? It's like a real bad look.
I know it's a bad look. I don't need you to point out my obvious mistakes. I have my mom for that.
You were ghosted.
He wanted your blood.
Not everybody's your dad.
Don't talk about my dad.
Was Joshua one of those guys? I didn't even see the faces in that flashback we just got.
I met him when I was Jen. He liked Jen. He specifically didn't ask about She-Hulk.
Keeping her in Gen form?
You know in high school, that friend that you have that's like more attractive and athletic? I can turn into that person, but it feels like cheating. Would they like me if I didn't have all of this? Like if I was just Jen?
I would. Just Jen.
Some of them don't. And that sucks because Jen is great.
All right, screw this guy. Where does he live?
Let's kill him.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll join the mob.
Tonight?
Oh shit! What the hell is he?
Using bioelectricity in group.
Wait! Jen is hurting.
I wonder if Josh was the scientist that we saw readying that vibranium needle. I don't know.
It hurts when someone rejects us because it reminds us of the times we reject ourselves.
You haven't been spending enough time with Jen.
Because I bet Jen is pretty damn great. And tasty. Damn it, went off the rails.
I mean, you're probably not wrong there, guy.
There's a group of guys right here who would love to spend time with Jen right now.
Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom.
Stop using She-Hulk as a protective shield and trust us with Jen.
Felt really good, Porcupine.
Do it, Porcupine. It's gonna be like a big cameo or something.
Oh my God. It smells like a fart.
Too much.
It smells like a fart. I don't recognize him.
How many hours a day have you been wearing that mask?
Am I ashy?
No.
Just leave the suit on until we can get it dry cleaned.
I thought that was gonna be like a big name celebrity or something.
Delete Josh's number.
Delete it.
Hey, all right.
How do you feel?
Still sad.
I'm hurting for a yurt.
Porcupine didn't go into that yurt in his suit, did he? That'd be very uncomfortable.
Aw, guys. Well, we'll never forget any of you.
We made this for you.
We love Jen and She-Hulk.
You got this, girl.
Sorry about the car again.
That's okay.
And Jen, remember, everyone we meet, no matter how much they hurt you, is a lesson learned.
Yeah, despite those platitudes, I am happy that I stuck around.
Feel free to come again.
That's how you get Wi-Fi.
Josh got abducted. Oh no. He's part of that group, isn't he? I was hoping he was gonna get abducted and killed. At least his character wouldn't have been ruined. Damn it, Josh. That's super creepy, bro. He's Hulk King. And that's probably the after credit scene, isn't it? Alright, everybody, that was She-Hulk Attorney at Law, Season 1, Episode 7, The Retreat. I'm not gonna lie, that one was probably my least favorite of the season so far. Last week we had that wedding episode, and she was like, yeah, this is kind of just all about the wedding. Sometimes it's inconvenient, that just happens. And she made it sound like that episode was gonna be kind of like bottlenecked and boring, but it actually had stuff that went on. This episode was all just talking about feelings, and she got really intimate with that Josh guy, and then he just ghosted on her, and then she went to see Emil because his thing was all wonky or whatever. But the whole thing was just her talking about Josh for like a half hour, and I don't know, I don't think this episode did what it wanted it to do. Like, of course they had some funny moments introduced. Was it Man Bull, the vampire, the the not a matador guy, and Porcupine. I guess maybe those are like some deep cut She-Hulk characters that I don't know about, that everyone else is probably like, oh my god, it's Porcupine. I don't know personally, but as far as like this season, I think this was definitely the weakest of the 9 episodes that we're getting. Basically the only action we got was when she threw Man Bull into her car, and that was pretty much it. But at the end, we did see that Josh was working. I don't know if that scientist is part of the intelligentsia, or if he was part of the wrecking crew. Maybe they're all kind of by the same people. I honestly, I don't know. But I hate seeing Jen like that. She was so smitten and so bubbly and giddy through those 3 days when they were kind of like dating and stuff and going on dates, and she was saying, no, don't come in, I don't want to kiss, whatever. And then they finally like get together, and then she just like spent the next 15 minutes like just so sulky and I don't know, kind of depressing a little bit. And I didn't want to see Jen like that. But overall, it was a decent episode. Just pretty much the most fillery episode of this series so far. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? And what did you think of Man-Bull? And by the way, do you know any of these characters that they introduce? Are they like mainstays in the She-Hulk comics? You got to let me know in the comment box down below. And if you like my reaction and want to see more, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. So if that interests you, go check that out. If not, they'll be up here on the YouTube eventually. And that's going to be about it for me for this week. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, keep wearing a mask and don't be an ass. I will see you all next week with some more. Actually, next week is the penultimate episode. We only got 2 more episodes of She-Hulk, guys, and I don't want this show to end because it has been. I think that Loki is definitely the strongest MCU series so far, but this is right up there. I mean, it's not really superhero-y, but the writing and the acting, and I think it's going to connect into the larger MCU at some point. Maybe the next 2 episodes are going to be like the bulk of the action and stuff, but I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens, and I hope you are too. So did I say everything? Yeah. Thank you very much. You know, I love and appreciate every single one of you. Remember, if you're going to go outside, wear a mask, don't be an ass. I think I said that already. Damn, I double repeated myself. And I will see you guys next week with the penultimate episode of She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Take it easy, guys.
Jolly Green yourself.